Well, good evening, everybody. Let me just see if I can see everybody here. There we go. Well, looks like everybody's here. Welcome to Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house. I'm Ann Reed. Not surprising. Hope you're all well. Like a blanket over blue and darkening reds. Ooh, I push ahead. Nothing's gonna keep me from my home. On this clear autumn night, there are shadows as I roll along, knowing I'll get there soon. And I don't have a doubt, should my headlamps go out, I will drive by the light of the moon. Oh, sometimes I feel that it's someone else's hands upon the wheel. Ooh, the signs are real. All of them direct me to my home. On this clear autumn night, there are shadows as I roll along, knowing I'll get there soon. And I don't have a doubt, should my headlamps go out, I will drive by the light of the moon. Bitter storms have rocked me, left me laid up. Rain come down and hold me in my tracks. It's not a cloud, the moon is bright as day, so I'll find my way back. Oh, I go and go, take my vivid memories of the road. Ooh, it's what I know, deep inside my heart, that gets me home. On this clear autumn night, there are shadows as I roll along, knowing I'll get there soon. And I don't have a doubt, should my headlamps go out, I will drive by the light of the moon. I will drive by the light of the moon. Well, good evening, everybody. That was Light of the Moon. It's kind of an autumnal tune, and it's not very autumnal here in Minnesota. Yeah, I complain a lot about this during the summer, and all of you are hoping that autumn comes soon, so I'll stop complaining about it. But yeah, so we're having kind of warm days, but we're having very, very cool nights, so that's nice. Everything can cool off, and we can all be happy. So so I'm going to do this one. This is a song I wrote after I went to my 20th high school reunion, which was not a great idea, but I got a song out of it, so that's fine. my reservations, why I'd come here just to see an all-too-human demonstration of who I used to be. And it has been a couple lifetimes since I saw them in the hall. Familiar faces added fine lines, others I cannot recall. And it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll on by. 20 years of living in 30 words or less. Several details missing, those who will not ask just guess. I think I've taken it for granted how far it was I had to come. At one time my life was a planet, and their lives were the sun. And it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll on by. Anyone remembering what we promised? And then we got along pretending what we know now we knew then. Friends and could-be lovers, and the dreams so tightly held. What we were to one another, we are now to someone else. And it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll, and it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll on by. It's Roll On By, and it's off of an album called Life Gets Real. But yeah, so yeah. So I got some requests. I'm going to do a few of them right now. Not all at the same time, of course. That would be weird. But this one, Pat requested this one for Kathy's birthday. Kathy's birthday is today, and they're coming to us. They're here from Colchester, Connecticut. And so welcome to the show, and not that you haven't been watching, I know you have been, but you know. So this is the song for your birthday. There is a sign A voice in the wind, reminding me taking your hand was a chance. It's the bravest I've been. Open arms, hearts unveiled, and decades we spend tending friends as they witness this trip without fail. And when my life is almost done, but it's close to through, I know my only hope will be one more minute with you. How many springs will brilliantly come, and how many steps we have left we don't know, but let's cherish each one. Look at the time, dressed up and thin. It winks as it whispers, now listen. Forever's as long as you live. And when my life is almost done, when it's close to through, I know my only hope will be one more minute with you. Now here we're together, together we're home, but we all make our entrance and exit alone. But oh, now I know love survives. This I believe. Carried wherever we go, it's how I'll know it's you when we meet. And when my life is almost done, when it's close to through, I know my only hope will be one more minute with you. I know my only hope will be one more minute with you. So I'll go one more minute. It was a request from Pat requesting it for Kathy, whose birthday is today. That's Kathy with a C, by the way. Kathy with a C. And so happy birthday. And switch guitars here. And I got the little one guy coming up here. So This, oop, forgot your microphone there. Hang on. Didn't quite pull it out enough. Oop. Let's try that. All right. This is a request from Susan. We have several Susans. This is Texas Susan. Texas Susan, formerly Arkansas Susan, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't know you very well. I see you once a week at most, but it's so clear to me you are a gentle soul. So I hope you have someone to share your deepest dreams with. I hope you have someone that you can feel at ease with. A light in the dark, an anchor, a spark, someone you can be sure of. I hope your dreams come true, whatever they may be, and I hope you see them through. Fight for them till the end. A light in the dark, an anchor, a spark, someone you can be sure of. A light in the dark, an anchor, a spark, someone you can be sure of. I wish you peace of mind. These are such troubled, angry times. I hope you keep the kind of friends you can rely on. A light in the dark, an anchor, a spark, someone you can be sure of. A light in the dark, an anchor, a spark, someone you can be sure of. I hope you have someone. I hope your dreams come true. I hope you see them through. I hope you have someone. There it is. And I hope you, and that was a request from Susan, and I'm going to have a drink of water. Somehow my mouth is just completely dried out. Even though I am sitting down here by myself, I still get nervous. I still have anxious moments. I know it's bizarre, but there it is. So tomorrow, September 26th, is Better Breakfast Day. This is a little confusing to me because I was under the understanding that the entire month of September was Better Breakfast Month. So maybe we're just a little extra effort tomorrow to have a better breakfast. And it's confusing also because tomorrow is National Pancake Day. Yeah, National Pancake Day, better breakfast. Yeah. So that's going to be up to you. And also tomorrow is Love Note Day. So don't forget to send those you love a little note saying that you're thinking of them. And that's kind of a nice thing to have a Love Note Day, isn't it? It's Velma's birthday today. And Velma, gosh, Velma, you and I have had, I don't know, we've been on the same path, just crossing paths every once in a while for many, many years. Velma remembers me from when I played at the Women's Coffee House in at Plymouth Congregational Church back in the day. This is like the late 70s, folks, early 80s, and yeah. So we go way back, Velma and I. It's Velma's birthday. Happy birthday, Velma. And she wanted to hear this one. This is a song that I did not write. It's a song that was written by a guy named Paul Parrish. I learned it when I was in high school. People who knew me in high school know that I basically the only thing they remember about me was that I had my guitar with me wherever I went, and I'd sit in the hall and play the guitar. There were a lot of guitar players at Minnetonka High School. I was fortunate in that, and so I learned this song from one of those guitar playing people. It was the first one that had a fun little guitar part, that I wasn't just kind of strumming the guitar. I got to actually pick, and there was a little thing in there. So I'm happy to do this for Velma. And it just turned out that I married Jane. I wanna be lazy, I wanna be bad, but I gotta be crazy to leave what I had. But when I see Janie and Janie sees me, I wanna fall down to my muddy bootstraps. She's the best I've ever seen. I wanna go northward, I'll build me a home, and I wanna go westward and leave all that out. But when I see Janie and Janie sees me, I wanna fall down to my muddy bootstraps. She's the best I've ever seen. I wanna be funky, I wanna be free, but I want her to love me, nobody but me. So when I see Janie and Janie sees me, I wanna fall down to my muddy bootstraps. She's the best I've ever seen. I wanna be lazy and I wanna be bad, but I gotta be crazy to leave what I had. When I see Janie and Janie sees me, I wanna fall down to my muddy bootstraps. She's the best I've ever seen. Wanna fall down to my muddy bootstraps. She's the best I've ever seen. That is Janie, and a happy birthday to Velma today. Let's see. What have we? Oh, yeah. Well, in amongst all the requests, sometimes there's just one that is my request. That would be this one today. Wow. This guitar feels so big after that. A day in December, the sun on my face, in the middle of motion, one quiet place, at the center of strangers, a meeting of souls, an embrace that is treasured wherever I go. and a struggle in shadow. There are voices that come and whisper so low, oh, you know, you're a fortunate one. Then I gather my blessings from the light and the dark and welcome them into my grateful heart. The blue of the moonlight, all the heavens contain, the madness of music helps keep me sane. At the core of confusion, a small flame that glows, there then to guide me wherever I go. Slighting the spirit, my feelings go numb, and it comes like a kiss. Remember this, you're a fortunate one. And I gather my blessings from the light and the dark and ask them to stay my grateful heart. A day that's remembered in a small sacred space, walking toward balance, praying for grace, and gather my blessings like the gifts that they are. Place them quite gently in my grateful heart. Place them quite gently in my grateful heart. My grateful heart. Yeah. And I am. Well, this is an unusual request. I don't get a request for this one very much, but I was asked to tell the story of why I wrote it. And I thought, do I want to? This actually was a song I wrote when I was going through a fairly large transition in my life. So that's kind of the umbrella explanation of what this song is about, but I'm not going to get any more into it than that, because there you were, here you are. You kind of wondered if you'd get this far. Hello, faith, so long deferred. Life goes by like the shadow of a bird on a wide, wide window, looking over a map drawn on your face. Horizon so close you could paint it if you tried. It's not some faraway place. Sleeping through, wake up late. Time gets gets squishy when there's less of it to waste. Favorite dream, never tried, smacks you in the head like a bully passing by down a narrow hallway gallery of the memories that you frame. The objects in the mirror are closer than they seem. It's not some faraway place. A big old rock canyon wall, edge of a cliff, not pretty at all. Take a step, close your eyes, you might learn to fly. Dusty trunk, hefty pack, easier to see if it isn't on your back. Dizzy bridge, cleared to cross, might feel better if the heavy stuff is tossed. There's a key, fits the lock of your childhood home, but the rooms are rearranged. Bruised but aware while you're tripping on the chairs, it's not some faraway place. A big old rock canyon wall, edge of a cliff, not pretty at all. Take a step, close your eyes, you might learn, you might learn, you might learn to fly. There you were, here you are. You kinda wondered if you get this far. Hello faith, so long deferred. Life goes by like the shadow of a bird on a wide, wide window looking over. A map drawn on your face. Horizon so close you could paint it if you tried. It's not some faraway place. There it is, and thank you for requesting that. It's not some faraway place. And it wasn't, so there it is. Sometimes we just make things a little harder than they need to be. Well, so I told you about Better Breakfast Day and Better Breakfast Month and, and Pancake Day, Love Note Day. Tomorrow is also Dumpling Day, for those of you who are fans of dumpling. I am. I'm a big fan of dumplings, and almost every culture has a dumpling of some kind. You know, there are pierogies, and there are gyozas, samosas, pot stickers, ravioli, kreplach, wontons, and of course, momos. Yes, I named my cat after a dumpling. Well, I haven't done this song in a while, but I think it's time to stick it back in the lineup. It's a little hard when last year a friend of mine lost her very, very dear cat, and her cat Olive was a very good friend of my cat Momo's, and Olive had a long, wonderful life, and she was one of these cats that was just sort of a Buddha cat, you know? I mean, she was just so completely keyed in and there, you know, and Momo is just so not that, but but he's a wonderful cat. He's got his own wonderful attributes and things, even though he doesn't get it sometimes. That's okay. It's just like some people. You just kind of go, why can't you? Okay. Anyway. In the afterlife, I know you got your wings, 'cause when you've had 9 lives, you know you've earned those things. And you tell me I'm keeping my eye on you in the afterlife. It's what we do in the afterlife. You've got plenty of food, and you chase some mice if you feel in the mood. Claw the heavenly couch, and nobody gets in your face. Oh, the afterlife, a delightful place. And I'm hoping you're finding the time you need for your nap. It's the best reward for a life well lived by an all-around remarkable cat in the afterlife. I imagine they got a full array of your toys in a bright sunny spot. Hope the dogs are kind and the birds keep you on your toes. For the afterlife, most anything goes. I imagine I'm scratching your ears and it's making me sad, till I hear a voice from somewhere saying, thanks, I needed that. I imagine I'm scratching your ears and it's making me sad, till I hear a voice from somewhere saying, thanks, I needed that. You're in the afterlife, and if I'm ever in need, you just stop on by, take a walk through my dreams. It's the way you say, I'm keeping my eye on you in the afterlife. It's what we do. It's the way you say, I'm keeping my eye on you in the afterlife. It's what we do. The afterlife. Remembering Olive, and for all the cats that we've lost. I know a lot of people have had cats and cats and cats. Yes, yes. Well, let's see. This is a song. Susan in Wisconsin wanted to hear this. Her email. If I hope she doesn't mind that I read part of it, because I really thought it was. This paperclip is starting to bug me here. I've got a paperclip on me. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Anyway, Susan was talking about when she played basketball in high school, which was a while back before they let women play basketball for real, and it was one of those things where you you can only play on half the court. Remember that? Because they thought we would get all worn out, so we couldn't play full court. Anyway, Susan asked for this song, and she said, our now 31-year-old daughter played varsity high school softball and volleyball at the same high school I attended. She wondered if I played anything in high school and was stunned that it was not an option. She actually thought I was making stuff up. I told her to look it up herself. I hope she did. My goodness, yes. There were a whole bunch of us, I think. I was thinking there was just a whole bunch of us who just never thought there would be a WNBA. And kudos to all of you who knew in your hearts that the dream would come true. So this one's for Susan. If all things were equal, if the world was sitting right, your mother might have played the game you're gonna play tonight. Memories caught in photographs, moments win or lose. She look at them, think of how she passed this on to you. And look at her run, and look at her throw. Eyes on the ball, heart on the goal. One on a team, bright fields of hope, part of a dream. Oh, look at her go. If someone could tell you on the day that you arrived that the world is open to you, all you gotta do is try. What it's like to feel the rhythm of your feet upon the track, the beating of your heart, and oh, the wind upon your back. And look at her run, and look at her throw. Eyes on the ball, heart on the goal. One on a team, bright fields of hope, part of a dream. Oh, look at her go. One breath says, here I am, do my best. Oh, yes, I can. I am stronger with every chance I take. And if all things were equal, the world was sitting right, your mother might have played the game you're gonna play tonight. What you have before you is not a simple twist of fate. Thank the ones who took it on to push upon the gate. And look at her run, and look at her throw. Eyes on the ball, heart on the goal. One on a team, bright fields of hope, part of a dream. Oh, look at her run, and look at her throw. Eyes on the ball, heart on the goal. One on the team, bright fields of hope, part of a dream. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I'm going to do this song just because the seasons are changing. We just passed the autumn equinox, and like I said, you can't prove it in the Midwest, but it is changing, and we're headed into autumn sooner or later. I've nothing to say. Oh, colors have stolen my breath. They will fade and blow away, and I'll keep a deep red leaf pressed. Autumn falls to its knees, calling out, these are the last of the days with a lingering light. I'm closing my eyes. Deep, long season of dreams, still life in black and white. There's a house, red trimming and eaves, winter's glistening depth, calling, listen each breath, frozen prayers for the dawn of the darkest of hours. Songs I hear in softening falling rain, spring appears as hope begins to fade. I rest in the shade. Crazy fever burning outside, the passion of limited days. And all flowers, they bloom overnight. Summer's always awake, calling out, take these the last of the bright, brilliant days for a while. All the seasons, all of them, yeah. That's the title song from Winter, Spring, Summer, Falls. And, well, let's see. A little love song. Should have done this, should have done that. Said things when I had the chance. Words I didn't think of show up 3 hours later. Second guessing seems to shout, calling the truck when the fire is out. Struggling in the here and now, I'm trying to say there's no time like the present. And I could not love you more than I do this very second. That's what they made this moment for. Living past and future tense, I get confused and I forget to tell you you're the reason why my heart beats faster. Notes to you, I'll write them down while one of us is not around. Let's put them in a book that's bound, called Things That Matter. There's no time like the present. And I could not love you more than I do this very second. That's what they made this moment for. Now yesterday's the day I thought would never come, and now it's gone, and that's how years roll away. Tend to do what I've planted. If I take it all for granted, it'll fade. Books by doctors hold the view I'm okay and so are you. One step at a time we'll do it. Fills the pages through the chaos in our lives. I remind myself that I don't need a coach, don't need a guide, just one sweet phrase. There's no time like the present, and I could not love you more than I do this very second. That's what they made this moment for. There's no time like the present, and I could not love you than I do this very second. That's what they made this moment for. No time like the present. And there isn't. Yes. This is an old song that, you can't play folk music for very long before you come across a Stephen Foster song. Stephen Foster wrote a lot of songs, not all of them great, but, no, what are you going to do? Hit or miss. But he's the writer of I Dream of Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair, Oh, Susanna. I mean, he wrote a lot of different songs. This is a song that I love of his. It is a song that he wrote that became a favorite on both sides of the Civil War, which is a little unusual, but it did. And so this is a favorite of mine, especially during hard times. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. How hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. How hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, how hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. How hard times come again no more. 'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave. Ah, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Ah, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Hard times come again no more. Stephen Foster. Well, another Anne Reid Live from Somewhere in Her House is coming to an end, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed being here. It's a wonderful gathering of people, I think, and I just appreciate you all very much, and I'm glad that you're tuning in. The next Anne Reid Live from Somewhere in Her House is Thursday, October 9th. We shall be into October then, and yeah, we'll just... I'm going to put it down here so I don't hurt myself. There we go. Do try to stay well and safe out there. I don't know what to say about it. Except I know we're kind of all in the same place. So I'll leave you with this. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be fair, 'tis a gift to wake and breathe the morning air. And each day we walk on the path that we choose, 'tis a gift we pray we never shall lose. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come around right. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Stay safe, stay well.